Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Elmon17 and I'm doing another video. Seriously, guys, I don't know. I'm so tired at this point that I don't know if people will agree with me with the statement or not, because you can read from the title that just why Disney? Goddamn. A lot of people might be, optimistic or want to, give it a chance before it comes out, but why? Just why live action remakes of Disney movies? And next year we will get The Lion King and also Aladdin live action remakes, and maybe Dumbo as well, I don't know. And just why? Like, I'll be right back. Like, what was wrong with this? Like, what was wrong with this? I ask you, Disney, what was wrong with the classic 2D animated movie that also get you back on the track and also won an Oscar? What was wrong with this? Like, I don't know how to feel about these live action remakes, guys, especially from the classic 2D animated movies, because The Lion King, like I said so many times, The Lion King basically introduced me to, animation. I originally saw it on VHS, I didn't see it in theaters, but it was one of the first things I saw in anything in it that represents animation, and because of The Lion King I fell in love with animation, especially 2D animation. And why? Like, what is up with these live action remakes? Now I know they know this. Some people say live action remakes are good, it's Disney, they can do nothing wrong, but it feels like I don't know, it feels like it is Disney sequels all over again. Like, it shows we're out of ideas, guys. Like, this clearly shows me that we're out of ideas. I have an original idea for an action cartoon. Screw that shit. Let's reboot it or remake something that was once originally great, and let's remake it and reboot it. Like, I don't mind reboots or remakes as long as they're good, but I feel like I did a video about discussing my thoughts on reboots, but with these live action remakes, like with these Disney live action remake movies, especially with Aladdin, I don't know how to feel about this. Like is 2D animation so goddamn awful that you have to remake it into live action? Like, you can't, like, I wanted to do a video about explaining why I love animation, trying to do a special video for it. Like, I wanted to talk about why I love animation and explaining it, what animation can do that live action can't. But I'm so frustrated. Oh my god, I have to deal with a math test, and I wanted to stab a pen in my eye because math is just the worst thing in existence, like Christ. But still, yeah, I'm getting off topic, but still, with these live action remakes, just why? Just why do you do this, Disney? Do you hate 2D animation? Like, My voice is a bit cracked. I apologize for it, but seriously, what was wrong with this? Like, what was wrong with this? People still, even nowadays, like it. Why can't we get something original, something creative anymore? Like, why do we need something rebooted or remade? I know coming up with original ideas is a really hard job, it's a really hard thing to do, but there are so many people out there, on YouTube especially, who do creative original ideas with animation, and the fact that big studios like Disney itself is brushing these people off just because they want to market things rather than create something with quality. It is really worrying because I once had respect for Disney, but now I don't know what to think for Disney anymore. Like, it is so frustrating. Like, why would you remake something that was once based off from Robin Williams' legacy? Like, there will be no other person who can represent the role of Genie anymore other than Robin Williams. And they have Will Smith probably voicing the Genie, because why not? Yeah, sorry, my voice is cracked, it's a bit annoying. But still, like this is like destroying Robin Williams' legacy, because Robin Williams, when he voiced the Genie, it was like one of his best roles to do in anything, in movies or live action or animation. It was like the best things he could do, and he felt happy he could do it. This is like destroying his legacy, like remaking something that was once praised and looked upon by many people. Like, holy shit, this looks amazing. Like, it is real saddening that we now live in a world where people look at animation figures as just kid stuff, and it is not. Like, I know they try to probably remake it because for newer generations, but why not show the classics anymore? Like, I know they did that with the Lion King, but I still love the animated one. There is no way I'm gonna go and see a live action remake where they chose Beyonce as the voice actress. Like, I'm fine with the classics. I'm not one of those people who just goes out, who gets blinded by something, remade or something new, and then basically thinking like, holy shit, this is gonna be the best thing ever. Screw this classic old shit. Let's throw it out the window. Like, like, this is one of my biggest problems with this modern society, that people just forget about the past and think like the newest modernized thing is like the better thing than the classic, the original, where people really work hard upon. Like, this movie was made by the same people who did Treasure Planet, and I swear to God, Disney, if you're gonna do a live action remake of Treasure Planet, you're gonna be dead to me. You're gonna be dead to me, because there is no way, there is no absolute way I want to see a live action remake of Treasure Planet. That is the last thing I want to see live action remade. Like, what is wrong with classics? Like, do people just hate the classics now? Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, some people might think I'm a hater, I'm not giving it a chance when it doesn't come out, but when I watched Nostalgia Critic do a review for the live action Beauty and the Beast, and it's the same movie, just throw in some feminism, gay stuff for no reason, and boom, new movie, because people just want to see gay stuff nowadays. Like, I'm not against like gay, lesbian relationships or anything like that, but cramming that shit in movies and TV shows or whatever, it just feels like a pandering, like it's like saying, yep, this is a thing now, for the original, because of the original story didn't have it. It's the worst piece of shit movie ever. Now that the new movie it has that kind of innuendos, same-sex relationships thrown in that thing, it's the best thing ever. Like, I don't want to watch movies, TV shows, anything for just because I want to see people being gay or being in romantic relationships. I want to watch movies and TV shows for good story, good writing, and great visuals and whatever. I want to see what I'm the one of those people who want to see that, not freaking romances or anything like that. I'm not against romance as long as it is done right, but nowadays I feel like people just want, like, I don't know, like, freaking hell, people might hate this when I talk about this kind of stuff, because it's really hard to talk about this kind of stuff, because there are so many people who defend this, like, god damn it, like, why? Like, why do you do this? Like, and because of that, I feel like I want to buy Aladdin on DVD, because, or on Blu-ray or whatever, because I don't want to forget the classics. I don't want future generations to forget, you know, the classic stories that once were, you know, told. Like, I know this is kind of like a reboot from the original books, but still they try to kidify it and stuff like that, but people still loved it because it's still kind of stick with the original source material from the books in some way, shape or form. And I feel like the Lion King, the live action remake, is gonna be a watered down version of this movie, because there's maybe they will show Mufasa's death, I don't know, maybe off screen, but come on. And I know they're gonna CG this whole thing all over again, because why do you want to watch CG animals like interact with one another for the entire movie? Why would you want that? With animation, you feel like these characters are solid, they're actually there. But with CG, you don't feel like they're actually there. With Pixar, maybe with Pixar movies or some of the Disney CG movies, you actually feel like these characters are solid because they're animated. But with the CGI, like Transformers, or, you know, CGI, you know, Iron Man or whatever, you don't sometimes feel like they're actually there. You feel like you're basically watching like a CGI fight or whatever, and you don't feel like these characters are actually really there. And that is my biggest problem with these live action adaptations or live action remakes of, you know, classic movies or TV shows, because it never works. People always screw that up. And, you know, some people say it's Disney, fine, whatever, you need to have faith in Disney, but Disney just buys Marvel, Star Wars, now 20th Century Fox, and they're gonna probably water down X-Men as usual. But I don't, like, they ruined Star Wars. They sometimes they even, you know, rewrite the classic stories from Marvel characters, because why? Because SJWs and feminism is all the rage now. Like, this should not be the main focus of your movies or whatever. The main focus should be sticking to the source material and try to, you know, make it live action and stick it to the original source material, or maybe do some, you know, new things, but don't do them in a way that makes things a bit, you know, watered down from the comics or whatever. Like, this is like, freaking hell, it's really hard to explain. Some of you might think I'm spewing bullshit, but this is really, why? Like, why? Oh my god. Some people might think, yeah, this is a rant video, because I'm really, like, I'm really tired, I'm really frustrated. I also got Aliens, you know, the sequel to Aliens movie. I'm thinking to watching it on TV, because it is one of my favorite sequel movies next to Terminator 2 and Spider-Man 2, and also The Dark Knight. But yeah, god damn it. Just, why? Like, freaking why? Like, I don't know how to really feel about this. Like, this is like the worst idea since in the history of ideas. Like, this really shows that Disney has out of ideas, original ideas. Like, freaking hell. Like, we had Inside Out, we had like Moana, like we had Wreck-It Ralph, we had other movies that have some original concepts, and you just want to throw that away with things that once praised, and now you want to live action remake it. Like, just why? At this point, I might rewatch the original Lion King again because I don't want to forget the classics. I don't want to forget Robin Williams. I don't want to forget Walt Disney. What Walt Disney has done for us for generations of people who love animation, who also worked for animation. Christ. Like, I know. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about this? Like, let me know in the comments. Like this video if you agree with me that this is kind of like a terrible idea, or just why. Like, I know it's a bit long video, but still. Let me know in the comments what you feel, how you feel about these live action remakes, because I personally do not feel like really positive about this, because like, Christ almighty. Christ, this is going haywire, like, Christ almighty. And also subscribe if you guys really want to, because it will help me a lot if you guys really support my channel, because I will be real happy if you guys did that, because I did not want to make a random video, because this is like, but this needed to be said. Like, after like seeing the, you know, live action remake of the Aladdin trailer, like, I know they haven't showed it much, but I know it's not gonna be as memorable or as good as the, you know, original classic Aladdin movie from I don't know which year was it. Like, my memory is a bit hazy with these movies because I haven't watched them for a long while, but still. Let me know in the comments what do you feel about this, because I personally I don't feel like this is such a good idea to just, you know, brush off the classics and remake them into something that should not be remade. Like, let me know in the comments how you feel about live action remakes of these Disney movies that are currently coming out. And this is Salmon17 signing off.